the weed smell was strong and potent. Previously on, I almost had a mental breakdown. It was extremely long and I'm sugar. I'm gonna melt if I go out in the rain. No, we're not doing that. Hey crew, welcome back to my channel for another flight attendant vlog. For those of you who are new, my name is Bridget. I'm a New York City based flight attendant for a major US carrier and we are going back to work. So today is the start of a 3-day trip, a domestic 3-day trip, and today we have 2 legs. We work JFK to Atlanta, Atlanta to BWI. So if everything goes as planned, hopefully, cross our fingers, I will be home tonight to sleep in my own bed. So it is 8:35 and I am getting my stuff ready to head to the airport for a 10:20-ish flight to JFK. So I'll probably see you guys when I get there. So see you in the next clip. Hey crew, so I have just made it to the airport. It is 12:30. There was a little bit of a delay. Hopefully you can hear me. But there was a little bit of a delay in leaving DC because last night there were storms that caused flights to cancel. So there was basically a rollover in passengers and stuff. So I'm happy I came early. My sign-in's not until 2:30, so I have a bit of time before I have to report to the gate. But I just came to update you guys and let you know that I have successfully made it to New York. So I will probably see you again before I get on the plane, or if something new happens that I want to share with you guys. So see you in the next clip. Hey crew, so it is hours later. I did not do a good job at vlogging today because I was working. Work. These flights were busy and full. So as you guys can see, or if you're not aware, I am back home. We successfully made it home for our home layover and it's around 11:15. I said, let me come on and talk to you guys about the day and do a crew debriefing tonight before I go to sleep and while everything is fresh in my mind. So as I told you guys earlier, before leaving home, we worked 2 flights today, JFK to Atlanta and then Atlanta to Baltimore. And the first flight was on a wide body aircraft and I had a strange encounter today. So this passenger boarded the flight and I was at the boarding door to make sure that everyone knew what aisle they were going down, because it's not like a normal plane where it's A, B, C, D, E, F. And for some people, this would be their first time on a wide body aircraft. So I'm boarding, and she comes on and she's like, I need to charge my phone. And I said, okay, well, there's outlets at the seat. And she's like, no, I need to charge my phone. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. You can charge your phone at your seat. She's like, no, I need your charger to charge my phone. I was like, yeah, I can't help you with that. She's like, well, you have to charge my phone. I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not giving you my charger. So she decided to walk off and say that I was rude because I wouldn't give her my charger. But comment down below if I'm wrong. Would you give your charger to a random person to use, or would you not? Personally, I would not, because I don't have faith that they would give it back. But beside that, the flight was fine. There was a sweet boy. He had just graduated 8th grade and his aunt was nice and she bought him first class to fly from JFK to Atlanta, and that was his first time in first class. So he was so nice. He didn't want anything, but we wanted him to enjoy his experience, but he just enjoyed sitting in the seats alone. So I think that definitely made his day, and I thought that was so thoughtful for his aunt to buy him a first class ticket. So the second flight, we had a UM, and she was a character. Miss Thing was 7 years old, and from the time she got on the plane to the time she left, she was yapping and talking to everyone. She was telling me how she was coming to visit her granny and her auntie and all types of stuff, and telling us that we're not allowed to eat on the job. We have to only work, and that all types of things, you guys, that she needed extra snacks to take home with her to share with her auntie and granny. And I gave her like the little flight attendant wings that we are provisioned on the plane with. So I was like, look, now you're a flight attendant like we are. You have wings and I have wings. And she's like, okay, well, I can take your job now. I was like, excuse me? Take my job? Other than that, this flight was smooth. No problems. Uneventful. Just how we like it. So I am home tonight. I'm thankful that I'm able to sleep in my own bed. And I will speak to you guys tomorrow for day 2 of 3. We have 2 legs again, a long flight BWI to Salt Lake City and then Salt Lake City to Phoenix where we lay over. So have a good night and I will see you in the next clip. Hey crew, so we are starting off day 2 of this vlog very late. It's 4:52 and I am heading to the airport now for our 2 legs today of day 2. We work BWI to Salt Lake City and then Salt Lake City to Phoenix. I want you guys to guess what is the flight time for BWI to Salt Lake City. And hopefully I remember to let you guys know once I get to the layover in Phoenix. So I will see you again in the next clip, whatever that is. I don't know. Hey crew, so I have made it to the airport. We are in BWI and I actually got here before the remainder of the crew, so that's surprising, but this airport is busy. I don't think I've ever seen it this busy, even before COVID. So it is 5:37 right now. I am just waiting to get on the plane, so I'll probably talk to you guys again once we get on the aircraft. Hey crew, so this plane is so loud. We have finished the first leg. I have a story for you once we get to the hotel. Hopefully I have enough energy to come back and speak to you guys before going to sleep because I do have a short layover tonight in Phoenix and we are on our next and last leg of the night, Salt Lake City to Phoenix. Lately I've been noticing that we've been waiting longer and longer for wheelchair assistance, which I know that they are short-staffed, but today we waited almost 45 minutes again for the wheelchair people to come and get the passengers who needed wheelchair assistance. So that's something that's not fun to do. Fun fact, if you did not know, we are not allowed to leave the plane with passengers on board unless there is someone to relieve us, and in this case there was not. So that's my quick update for you guys. I will speak to you again once I get to the hotel in Phoenix. So see you in the next clip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning crew. It is obviously the next day. Sorry I did not come back last night. Today is go home day, day 3 of 3, and I'm getting my breakfast ready. I still have about an hour until I have to get ready and head downstairs for the hotel shuttle. I wanted to come back and tell you guys how yesterday's flights were. I told you that I had something to tell you, and yeah, let's get into it. So as you know, we had 2 flights yesterday, BWI to Salt Lake City and then Salt Lake City to Phoenix. I told you guys to comment down below and guess what BWI to Salt Lake City. The air conditioning had to be rude and interrupt my crew debriefing, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. I told you to guess what the flight time was for BWI to Salt Lake City, and it was 4 hours and 4 minutes. Too long. And then Salt Lake City to Phoenix was like 1 hour and 13 minutes, but I can handle that. So the passengers were fine, boarding was fine, service was fine. Now this flight, because of the length of the flight, we offered 2 services. So we were doing our second service and there was a passenger who was sitting in the last row who went and used the bathroom. And he was in the bathroom from the time I basically started service to the time I finished, when the other crew members brought their cart back for it to be put away and everything. Now, when he came out of the bathroom, there was this strong weed smell. And it wasn't like, ooh, he was probably smoking it before he came on the aircraft, because I serviced him for both services and I did not smell anything. It was that he was probably smoking a pen in the lavatory, and once he came out, it was apparent that that was the case. So the only problem with that is that we did not see him. We did not see the smoke. We're pretty much 90% sure he was the last person to go in, because we were around the lavatories when we started smelling the weed smell, and that when he went to his seat. But because we didn't see it with our own eyes, there was no way of basically telling him, like, you know, you can't do that. And there was no evidence in the bathroom of him using one of those like vape pens or whatever they are. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know much about the vape pen situation. I don't know much about smoking in general. As you guys saw in one of the previous vlogs, I didn't know what dip was, but at least I know what a vape pen is. So that was my little story for the first flight. Other than that, everyone was nice, well behaved, no problems. And now we're here, go home day. We have one leg. It is a one and done day, the best type of day possible. The flight though is extremely long. We're working straight from Phoenix to JFK. My guess is the flight time is going to be around 4:30, hopefully. I will come back and tell you guys once we make it to JFK safely, and then we go home tonight, cross fingers, and that's it. So I'll probably see you guys again on the way to the airport. Who knows? So see you in the next clip. Hey crew, obviously I'm not dressed and ready for the airport. I'm still trying to get to that point, but I wanted to come back and talk to you guys and see what your opinion is on this. Comment down below what you think. So in hotel rooms, you know, typically they have the like little towel that goes in front of the shower. Let me show you. So this is like folded up somewhere. Girl, I don't know what that is. Folded up somewhere. That's why you need shower shoes. Yeah, basically it's always folded up somewhere. I think it's nasty when they fold the washcloth you're supposed to use on your body with the towel that goes on the floor. Do you guys think I'm just being a germaphobe, or is that nasty? Comment down below and let me know what you think. For real this time, I will see you guys when I look like a civilized human being and ready to head to the airport. So see you in the next clip. Hey crew, so we are on the plane. It was a little bit of a hassle just to get on here. Something was wrong with the door to open, to walk down the jet bridge at the gate, and they weren't able to open it, but we made it on now. Flight time is 4:24, so I was over, but 4:24 is still too long. I think we're pretty much 100% full because there was a flight that was supposed to leave last night. However, there was weather in the New York area, so it is delayed until 30 minutes after us. So I think people kind of jumped ship from that flight and came on to ours. That's all of the update I have for you right now. So I'll probably see you guys again once I get to New York. Hey crew, so obviously this is a weird way to end the vlog. I'm in uniform. It is the day after our domestic 3-day trip ended, and I am heading back to work. But I wanted to come back and close out the vlog and tell you how the flight from Phoenix to JFK was. We had a lot of seat problems, and I've spoken to you guys about this recently, where families are sitting in different spots, and in this case I don't believe it was the fare that they purchased, because there was a flight the night before that didn't go out because of weather in the New York area, and people wanted to swap from that flight to our flight. And in that situation, there was a lot of families traveling together, so their seats were all scattered across the aircraft, and somehow they had an 8-year-old in the exit row. I don't know how that works, how that happened. I thought that the system would have like override it or wouldn't even let them put them in that seat. But then we had to swap around people for that situation, because obviously If you did not know, you have to be 15 or older to sit in the exit row. Other than that, the flight was fine. I can't think of anything else. My flight home was delayed, so I got in late last night, and I think that's it. So if you've made it to the end of this vlog, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next vlog, and as always, stay safe and see you soon.